and welcome to the final day of the 30-day food experiment. We're gonna keep it super casual here because it did not go according to plan at all. I wanted last week to be like a good solid week to try everything out, bring it together, and then I got sick. And I had not tracked anything in this guy since last week. And you know what? That's the point. The whole point of this was to bring awareness to kind of where I'm at with my food, try it out for 30 days, test things out, see what's going on, and then move forward. And that's exactly what we're doing. I've got a good idea of where I'm at, good idea of what I need to focus on, what is and isn't working, and what I want to do next about it. And that's the whole point of it. It wasn't meant to like be perfection, and it could have gotten me into a better place and had a few more days or a week to like really solidify things, but it happens. And I think like best and worst case scenario of like getting sick was to like the whole point of this was to show that like what the experimental mindset is like and to walk you through that process. And I got sick in the process. But again, like I said, I think in the previous video, and I want to kind of dive into that to kind of finish off for a blog too, but like I obviously have been running myself ragged because I got sick, and that's not always the case, but if you're taking care of yourself for the most part, granted things come up and out of your control, but for the most part, like you should be pretty healthy. You should like be good. Like I don't even want to say like the average person because there's so many other things that could be happening, but typically if you are taking care of yourself, you're getting enough sleep, you're eating the correct foods for your body so you feel really good, you're moving your body, you're doing what you need to make sure that you're doing good, you're going to stay good. You're going to be good. Again, there's other underlying things that can play into effect of it, and it's not like perfection, but overall you should be good and healthy. So the fact that I didn't and I'm not is saying something. Is saying that I need to get some things taken care of and something's not right, and I need to own up to it. And that was why I started this too. I don't start it when like things are going well and it's just like a fun thing to do. You do challenges when things aren't going well and you need kind of a reset. So, and I did that. So this week I am trying it out. Did I get enough sleep last night? I don't think so. I maybe got like 4 or 5 hours, but again, like this 12:30 wake up call during the week is going to take some time getting used to. And we just had daylight savings time, which pushed us an hour forward. So I'm going to bed when it's still light out, like aggressively. I didn't even get a chance to like test out the waters or whatever. So I've got to figure that out now too. But it's not in like a bad way. It's just learning how to just deal with it. So it's a forever thing, but it's set a good kind of foundation to figure out where I'm at right now, what isn't working, and then moving forward with that. So I am excited. I am happy that I did it. Am I happy that I like didn't complete it? No, but you know what? I kind of figured it wasn't going to, in all honesty. I kind of knew that it wasn't going to go perfectly to plan, and I probably was going to miss like half of it just because I was planning on doing this, but it just gets repetitive. But I encourage you to do it. If this sounds like something that would be beneficial, like definitely go grab it. It's on Amazon. Food Experiment. You can search up Jessica Walker and grab it. It is, again, it's 8 years old. I put it all together on a PowerPoint slides and I made it myself from like cover to cover, figuring it out. So, does it need an update? Absolutely, it does. As of recording this right now in 2025, it needs an update, and I do not have the funds or time right now to update it. But the foundation is there and it's solid, and I just need to I can make it look a little bit prettier. I can make it cleaned up a little bit more. Don't look too much at the back page. That's a mess. I have links for things that no longer exist, or websites that aren't a thing anymore. Healthandhobbies.com, check it out. But it's still good, and it serves the purpose that I wanted it to, which was to help my clients figure out food without having to track calories and things like that, just to make it more aware of how food affects your day-to-day life, your hour to hour, moment to moment, and how sleep affects it too. So it just brings more awareness for everything. And I'm happy it was a nice little reset for me, because it's been a hot second since I've done something like this. So I'm happy with it. But now we gotta continue adding things together and move on to the movement experiment, because I have found out that I have got a strict about 4-5 weeks before I get tired of my workout routine. So I need to do that. So you can stay tuned for next week, where I dive into kind of how to create a workout routine, what to kind of look for, and not just picking things or whatnot. If you want to make your own, what that looks like, or if you want some ideas. I've actually got a few of those, but I made them only $5 because sometimes you just want ideas, and that's why my food experiment is $12.95, I think. I don't know. Sometimes it's on sale too, which is nice, but it's been a hot second that it's been on Amazon, so I think they kind of forgot about it, honestly. So if you can find it, fantastic. I'm going to try and link it in my website as well, but I'm just blabbing now. I fell asleep a little bit before this. I'm trying to focus so I can get some work done, because it's going to be kind of a busy day today. But yeah, so that was me going through the food experiment. Was not perfect, was not beautiful or ideal, but it did happen, and I'm happy about that. And now we get to move on to movement. So we're not dwelling on what didn't work, that it wasn't perfect, that I didn't get every single day, I didn't write it down, it didn't go according to plan, I didn't follow a strict routine or anything. I'm just checking it out, just kind of seeing where things are at, beep bopping around here, and adjusting from there. So, and that's the whole point of it. The experimental mindset, again, is just checking things out, seeing what's going on, and putting you back in control of yes or no. And that's the whole point. In a world that we feel very out of control with, sometimes food can be something that we hyper focus on, and it can be in a negative way too. So it's putting a more holistic approach to it and making you feel a little bit better. So yeah, that's where we are at. So definitely stay tuned, subscribe for more. But again, you can check out my website, healthandhobbies.com. I have links for a bunch of the things that I like. I've got my blog, I've got some digital products you can check out, but I can also link to the food experiment. As of right now recording, it is not, because I don't know why I didn't think to do that, but again, it's on Amazon right now. Hopefully one day I will do a reboot of it, give it a little bit of a facelift, but as of now, that's where it's at, and that's the only place it's at. So yeah, but thank you so much for tuning in. Whether you saw any of these or you're coming back to it at a later date, I'm super happy to have you here, and thank you for listening to me blabber about this. Even me as the creator of this journal. It is not perfect. It did not go according to plan. And that is totally, totally okay. That's the whole point of this. Life is not perfect. It does not always go according to plan. It rarely goes according to plan. But the more flexible you can be with it, and the more you have like a solid baseline to kind of build off of, or really a baseline of when shit hits the fan or things don't go well, you still have something to kind of keep you solid on. That's the best part. That's the best case scenario. So that is all I have for you today. Again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will hope to see you again very, very soon. Okay, bye. Bye.